For my critical essay, I chose to focus on the fact that communication and culture are concepts that are very abstract. They're not easily defined, and there are many different ways to define them. They mean something different to everyone. So, because of that, I chose to take a very humanistic approach to defining intercultural communication. An example I used is Bill Brown's thing theory, which basically says that nothing in the world is just a thing. Every everything has a deeper meaning based on its context, based on its subject matter, and based on who is defining that object. And so nothing will ever just be a thing. Will always have another meaning. Which I think brings me to my next point, that culture is very contextual. It's not something that you can put in a box. It has many different things that influence it, and again, means something different to everyone who is involved in it. Especially nowadays that the world is so connected through the media, um, intercultural communication has had to adapt because of that, because of our connectedness. And definitely, as the world evolves, our desire for power evolves as well. Our problems evolve as we gain more knowledge, and we have different problems as we know different things. Um, but I think something that's cool about power is that when there is power, there's also always resistance. And I think this really shows human evolution more than anything, because there will always be someone that's questioning the norms, questioning what is the correct way. And because that's the case, we'll never stop evolving. We will always learn something new. And I think something that we didn't necessarily go over in lectures is, but I do think people should consider is um, the morality that comes with intercultural communication. I chose to use Immanuel Kant's definition of culture, which is that culture is the deliberate approach to reason, the concern for it in its positive character, along with awareness of its limitations. As perfection or completion related to human reason, culture is the positive component of the shaping of the reason in the direction. So I think that Kant is saying that culture is basically shaping our identity. It's shaping who we are as people. And I think that's something to consider when we participate in intercultural communication, because it does mean something different to everyone, as I've been saying. Their culture and communication are very human concepts, and they're very easily influenced, just as we are. And so I think that's definitely something to consider in the subject of intercultural communication.